mind your politics. As an aspiring or a current board director, you have to be really careful about your image, your brand, your views, and where you share those views, particularly in an online context. Over the weekend, we saw the political assassination of Charlie Kirk in the US. And very shortly thereafter, there was a wave of commentary, good, bad, right across the spectrum, extremist views, mainstream views. There was, every flavor and variety on social media for everyone to see. And of course, what has happened is there's been this very extreme result of all of this. People who were mocking, Charlie Kirk's death have found themselves on the receiving end of a, thanks but no thanks, a firing, a termination from their workplaces because of the views that they have held in, social media settings. I think it's a bit of a wake-up call for everyone, regardless of your politics, whether you agree with different issues, the topics of the day. You have to be extremely careful what you put in social media settings. Those, posts which you think are private can be shared and can be screenshotted. And it doesn't take long for, things to, the pendulum to swing one way or the other. I think as a board director, I've sort of trained myself to be really careful about my, personal social media footprint because, if I'm representing a company or if I'm representing a board, the last thing I want is some sort of controversy in my personal life, coming to fore. And, so that's why, I don't have a lot on social media, but what I do have on social media is limited to fairly, mundane topics like, my puppy, what I'm eating today, or, where I'm sort of, which beach I'm on. Really basic sort of stuff and not entering into the fray, not entering into the chamber, so to speak, of all the political views of the day. I think going forward, board directors have to be cautious, and I think, there's no place for, sort of extremism in the marketplace, and you do have to be careful about sharing views and the like. And you're seeing some really interesting ramifications at the moment. I don't agree with being terminated for your views. The same way I don't agree with being assassinated for your views. It just is absolutely so, foreign to me in terms of what's happening at the moment. But we are living in very, very difficult times, and it doesn't take much to trigger people these days. So my strong advice, particularly if you want to be a board director, you are a brand ambassador in a lot of instances. You are representing organizations that you serve on. Just be really careful about what you post in social media settings. Keep it neutral. Keep your views to your private inner sanctum and don't put it up on the internet. That's my strong advice.